boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm For Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today, what I have in here it is Doom Eternal. This game it is developed by ID Software and it is using their in-house technology called ID TX-7, which is their brand new engine. In fact, I think it is the same engine as before, but they decided to rename it to ID TX-7. So what I'm going to do in here is put the game with the maximum settings 1080p, but unfortunately 4 GB of VRAM it is not enough, so you need to reduce the texture quality to high. So all the stuff on maximum 1080p but textures on high instead. So let's just jump already to the requirements of the game. These guys recommend an AMD Ryzen 7 from the 1000 generation, 8 GB of RAM, and basically a GTX 1060 with 6 GB. They say that this is for 1080p 60 frames per second and high quality settings. In my opinion, you can go above and beyond with that. Unfortunately, I can't bring you performance statistics or graphs since MS Afterburner it isn't really working in here, so I couldn't grab any details. But what can I say is that you can get this game more cheaper on Greenman Gaming. In case you are interested in buying the game, instead of paying $59.99 on Steam, you can buy through Greenman Gaming for $52.79. There is a link on the description of the video that will take you to that sale, and you can just save around €7.50 or close to €10 if you buy through Greenman Gaming. You can activate the game on Steam just like if you have brought the game from Steam. Alright, so talking again about the game's performance. So I'm a little bit shocked because the game it is running so good, in my opinion. It is always performing above 60 frames per second. Unfortunately for me, this recording took a little bit of impact in performance, so without recording you can expect some extra 5 to 7 frames per second, or sometimes even an extra of 10 frames per second more. Alright, so I didn't got any performance issue with the game. I have never saw the frame rate going lower than 60 frames per second with maximum settings with textures on high at 1080p. So the game did run very flawlessly. It was really fine and I'm very impressed with that. I wasn't really expecting this game to perform so well. Despite Doom 2016 it was very optimized, I was expecting Doom Eternal to be much more demanding, since these guys said that the game would be more towards the next generation consoles. I was expecting these guys to, to push more out of the graphics from the maximum settings, but in fact it is not. I mean, it is very easy to run above 60 frames per second 1080p. Although if you decide to go with 1440p, in order to keep your frame rate above 60 frames per second most of the time, you need to, play the game at median settings, and it still looks rather good in my opinion. The game looks very good whatever the settings you go with, and at median settings at 1440p you can expect more and less the same level of performance that you are seeing in here with 1080p maximum settings. So that's all that I want to talk about Doom Eternal performance. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Behold the fruits of our Take a moment to look around you. Witness the beauty of the world we Please assemble in an orderly fashion and move towards the nearest cleansing of Earth is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow. Thanks to the UAC Hell Merger Initiative, humanity can now reach its full potential. UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition. Your suffering continues to expand. Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present.